What's up, boys and girls? It's Jeremy with JeramieLu Photography. Hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been a while. I have a wedding, shot a wedding, have some wedding edits. Here is going to be the hero edit of the sneak peeks that I'm going to do right now. So let's get into it. First off, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you out in any way, give it a thumbs up, and then let's have a dialogue. I'm getting some really great feedback, maybe a little bit of trollage on my last videos, but it adds comments and equals ratings and all that junk. So remember that if you guys critique my image, which is not really the point of this, tell me what you would do differently and why, and that will definitely help me learn. Don't just go in and say, hey, your image sucks because of this, or it sucks, and that really helps me nothing, and you're a troll. So we're gonna do a quick little edit here. This was a wedding shot at Whitney Peak, downtown Reno. Keep in mind it was like 10 degrees here, freezing, wind, and we kept it very simple on this shot. I guess I'm using my Wacom tablet. Magic keyboard, or iMac keyboard, I think it's Magic keyboard, and then our palette gear system. You'll see all those stuff in the link below. And I do enough of these videos I don't have to describe what they do anymore, but they are all amazing and make my job a lot easier than it is. This was shot with a Sigma a 14 mil 1.8, as you can see up here, at 1/50th of a second, f2.0, ISO 1000. I was using a 5D Mark IV, and then my lighting was a Yongnuo speed light inside of a rapid box. One light shine right directly on the couple. My assistant is right up here, holding it over them. So that's the logistics of it. Let's do this really quick edit, guys. Nothing too fancy here, because I'm gonna leave a lot of this stuff here as it is, because I kind of like it. So we're gonna do my new preset for 2018 for all my weddings, which I have named J Style OG for original style with film, which means I did a little layer of film edit. So this is my natural image, and this is my enhanced image a little bit. Up the contrast a little bit, up the clarity, up the vibrance. Played with the black, whites, shadows, and highlights, and then played with the yellow tones and the orange tones. And that's all I really did. And what I recommend for you guys to do is figure out what you guys are doing with your images normally, what creates your style, create a preset out of that, batch edit all of those, and then you can kind of get the detail edits in. So using our palette system here, we're just going to find our proper exposure. It already looks a little too warm for me, so I'm going to cool it down just a little because that's what I like. What I love about this is I shot this at 1/50th of a second. I had them dance, and you can kind of see the blur here in their image. All the dress has a little bit of blur, the hands have a little blur, and it's showing movement, and that's exactly what I wanted. If I could redo this shot again, I would actually bring it down to lower, maybe 1/30th of a second, to get a little bit more movement, and then some more movement in this. This little thing is a spinny ball. If you guys are in Reno, we just repainted the biggest little city sign to blue. So blue lights blue, it all looks blue. It's all new. People liked it, people hated it. You know, people can't be happy all the time. So we're gonna do a little edit there. I'm gonna make this a little surreal, so I'm just gonna bump up my clarity up to like 50 here. Again, this is before, this is after. I'm not gonna edit any skin here because I'm not close enough for skin, but I am gonna bring the image inside. We're just gonna have a little vignetting here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna dodge and burn. So I'm gonna go into my little brushes tool here, and I'm gonna go to burn, and I'm just gonna do a big brush here, and I'm actually just gonna kind of burn in all this little stuff, creating my own little vignette, but kind of darkening the areas that are already dark. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna bring the eye where I need it to go. So I need the eye to come to the middle of the image. Right, just like that. Now I'm also self-conscious of my burning. I did have a comment that said my burning and dodging messed up the image. So I asked how it could help, but I haven't heard a response. So if you're watching this video and you commented that, feel free to go back and tell me how you would have done differently, or why am I dodging and burning. Mess up the image. Because, you know, I want to learn too. I want to learn too. Awesome. I am going to go into a new brush here. I'm going to keep that so I have something separated, because I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, but I want to go into her dress here and just kind of burn these little dark spots. What we're going to do is just kind of amplify that a little bit. Man, as I'm looking at this image, there's not too much I want to do to it. Good, just like that. I do love this right here. I love all of that. This is a rock climbing wall, so I'm going to leave that there. And we actually did a shot of her trying to climb the wall after that. And then we're just going to vignette just a little bit more here. And then I'm going to go into a new brush, and I'm just going to work on some clarity. Now, what I use clarity for, guys, and sharpness, is I use it to make images a little bit more surreal and fake. I like that HDR look on certain things, but I don't like it on a lot of things. So I don't usually do a heavy hand on this. For this image, I'm going to make that Reno sign blam diddy blam pop out. You can kind of see the pop out. So look at the word, look at this EST right here as I go. See that difference? How it just looks clear and poppier and clearer and sharper. So I love that. All right, man, I filmed this video and it's gonna be like a 5-minute video, which is actually fine. I think if I keep tweaking, I'm going to tweak more. Love the expressions on their faces. That's what it's about. Awesome. I think that's it, guys. I feel good about that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Give me a dialogue. What do you guys think? What else did I miss? I know when I post this image, I'm going to see something. So do you guys see it now? What did I miss? I'm happy to go back and play with it a little bit more, but let's talk. Hope you guys are having a good day. I will talk to you later. Adios.